Tell me.
Oh, we are
Hello, hello.
live.
Hey, y'all. Happy Sunday. It is Sunday, June 7th. This month is already flying by. We are so thankful and happy to be on Bougie Girl Cyber Happy Hour again on this evening. We are thankful for our audience. You all go ahead and share, comment, tag. Tell us what you want us to talk about tonight. We are having girl chat on tonight, so we are super excited. So thank you for our audience. It's growing. So if you have not told your friends about our page, please tell them because we want them to join us on tonight for Girl Chat. So I am here with my producer, Elena. Hey, Elena, girl.
Hi. Can you hear me? Is my mic okay?
Yes, we can hear you. And so, as you can see, we both have on our Bougie Girl Cyber Happy Hour shirts. We got a black, white, and gold. Then we got this cute black and white one that is saying bougie is an adjective. So we are describing ourselves. So
Yes.
guess what? We have on these two beautiful t-shirts. So guess what? Guess what? It's on sale now. We got our website. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So so y'all go on
It's
there.
been a struggle, but we got it up.
I know the struggle has been real, but I think in
Yes,
God's
Lord.
timing, it is on and cracking. So
And as y'all can see,
go
oh shoot, I can't.
to
Where are
people.
we? I can't.
Go to
I'm trying.
people.
I'm trying to do it where it's. I don't know why it
Oh
won't do it.
God. Uh-oh. It keep going away for some reason. That's weird. Maybe it just don't want to go.
No, I was trying to make it do it like we could see us and
Like
it. For some reason,
I don't think we can
It's
do
not
it, but
allowing
just
me.
show them that. It's okay.
There it is.
Oh, there
Ha!
it is.
Ha
Bam.
ha. So there you go,
It's
guys.
okay.
With the logo on it.
Woo woo. Woo woo.
And as you guys can see, we have more than just the Bougie Girl shirts we have on. We made a few different designs for you guys. So you can
Yes.
see, you can do hold on, let me pull this up. You can do I am Bode Bougie. hmm Once it
Uh-huh.
decides, there you go. I'm Bode Bougie. Or if you like strapless, you can get it strapless too, in a
A
workout
little
tee,
tank tank.
little tank top.
A little tank tank. Hey, Saray. Thank you for joining us. She said those are dope. Thank you,
Thank you.
girl.
So we have all our acronyms. I am Bo Bougie. I'm one of a kind bougie. I'm unbothered bougie. I'm God's girl bougie. I'm intentional bougie. And I'm elegant
Yes,
bougie.
yes, yes, yes.
Yes. And we have the white shirts that Miranda has on. And if you want to sip your tea, we
Hmm.
got some mugs
Hmm.
for y'all to sip y'all tea in y'all bougie mugs. How
Yes,
about that?
So we gonna all be sipping with our bougie mugs. So get ready. The
hmm
movement has begun. The movement has begun. So
Yeah.
get your gear ready. So we are super excited. So thank you for joining us on today for Girl Chat. Thank you, Sheree, for joining us. Thank you for being here. We are
Yes.
just super excited. So we're gonna just, just have a little chat. If you want to talk about something, hey, Keith, how are you? He always
Hi.
comes on and asks us how we're doing. We're doing great.
Yes.
Everybody's well, family is well. We're blessed. I hope you all
Yes.
are doing good. How are y'all doing out there? Put it in the comments. I hope your family is blessed. I hope you guys are blessed. I hope you all are doing great. Yes, this is on the website, and you can order Sheree. See how we got the
I
girl come through with
know.
the.
Come
Let me
on.
see if we can post it. We got you. It's on the page. It's on the Cyber Bougie Girl Cyber Happy Hour page. She posted the
Yes.
link, so go there, and we're
Let's
gonna
see
also
if I
post it
can
in the
post a
chat.
link in here. If it well, y'all can come back. But if y'all go to, y'all better come back. I'm just like, here
Yes,
is the link. I don't know if y'all can hit it from here, but that's the
there is
link
the
right
link,
there.
y'all. Woo, we are
Yay!
super duper excited. Oh my gosh. We are excited. We excited, y'all. So anyway, so a lot of the we're just wanting to share. We want to share the movement. We want to share. We want y'all to have a cute T-shirt for the summer. It's summertime, right? Even
And
though
it's
we're
hot
still.
out there, man. It is hot.
Oh my gosh! I mean, here in Texas, I was outside the other day in like 99. hmm
I'm
So
so glad I'm up north a little bit. Even though for some reason they keep saying Maryland is still the South, but when you from the dirty South, this is North, okay?
She's like, we in the north, okay? We ain't in no south. No, we in
Yeah, I'm
the
4 hours
dirty.
from New York. I'm in the North Coast.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know why they call it. Really, y'all
Because
northern
it's south of the Dixie.
Mason Dixon
There you
line.
go.
Okay. I mean, I wasn't good in history, you guys, so I just guessed that you said Dixie. So hopefully we right. I hope we right. Forgive us. We're not history buffs, you guys. So hopefully we
I
said
am
it right.
not. I am not a history person, even though
Mm,
I was forced to learn my history growing up.
she was, because I know her mom. So. But I was born in DC, y'all. So you would think I would have a little bit of sense. See, don't do that. Don't be looking at me like that. No, but I was born in DC, but I didn't stay long. But yes, that is kind of northern, East Coast ish. But we're super duper excited. It's hot, so everybody likes a cute T-shirt when it gets hot. So you can wear it with your
Yes.
skirt, your cute shorts. Wear it however you want to do it. So we just, I'm wearing mine. I don't want to see. So she got hers on. You can wear it with a cute skirt when you get back to the church building. Yes, God, you see that with the gold and the white. You can just put some accessories on with it. You see how to do
Yes.
that? So just get one, enjoy it, wear it, share it. Men, if you're on here, order one for your wives, your daughter, your auntie, your girlfriends, your mom. This would be a great summer gift. Just say, Mom, I'm thinking about you. I ain't seen you in a couple of months. I'm just thinking about you. You bougie. So just give her one, so mom can, feel extra special. Your daughter, wife. Show it one more time, Elena, the
I sure
website,
will.
so they can see all the
There
fanciness.
you go,
There it
guys.
is.
For all
Yes.
you just joining us, yes, we don't just have the two t-shirts we have on. We proclaimed all our bougie, so you can pick the one
Yes,
that
we
means
did.
the most to you. So you could be bold bougie, one of a kind bougie. I'm God's girl bougie. I'm unbothered bougie. I'm intentional bougie, and I'm elegant bougie. And
Yes,
also the white tea that Miranda has on. And also, if you want to sip some tea and some coffee, we got some mugs
yes.
for you guys as well.
Because I like a good coffee, and eventually we might have some bougie coffee around here. So you just never know what's coming
Girls,
around the pike. Look,
speak it.
yes, that. So anybody has a coffee company, and y'all want to, partner with us, we just saying, because I like coffee. So some teas, some bougie
Um,
girl tea. We don't know how that's
yes.
gonna taste, but we got some ideas for you. So
Hmm.
we might have to do that ourselves. What do you think?
Yeah, I like fruity teas. I like
Like
raspberry
peach,
tea. Peach
raspberry.
raspberry.
Mm,
Hmm.
you on the
Raspberry
same
was a
page.
help when I was pregnant. That raspberry tea was hidden.
She was like, "Look, it saved my life. Look."
Hmm.
Yes,
Hmm.
right. So let's have a little chat on today. If anyone has anything you guys want to talk about, thank you so much for joining us. Post comments, ask questions. But, I just wanted to ask Elena, since again, we still are kind of slowly getting out there a little bit, but not really as much as probably in the past. I have a few girlfriends that I miss. One of them is named Joyce Houston. I miss you. She lives in Houston, 4 hours away. So, and I haven't seen her since it's been a while.
Yeah.
So, what does a girlfriend mean to you?
Just somebody. I don't have to see them every day. I don't have to talk to them
Right.
every day. But
Yeah.
when I'm in need, or if they're in need, we could just call each
Hmm.
other and pick back up where we started at.
Right.
Always encouraging and pushing me forward to do better. Um,
Right.
just there, like, and I have very few. I have very
Right.
few people that I can call on and be there, that I could pretty much tell them anything and I won't be judged, or
Hmm.
if I'm wrong they'll check me.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. And I think that's the great thing about a real girlfriend, because I think we use that word friend so loosely.
Yeah.
Oh, friend. And I noticed when I moved out to Texas, women are saying, "Hey, friend," and I'm like saying to myself, I'm not your
I
friend.
don't
You don't
know
even know
you.
me. Why are you calling me friend? Like, because I take that word personally. Like, I take it to heart. Like, if you're my friend, like you said, you're someone that knows my secrets. You cover me. You know me. You don't just
Hmm.
know my name, but you know me, you know my children, you know things about me that maybe other people may not even know. And so when you use the word friend, it's like we're tight, like we cool.
Yeah.
Like I can sit there and cry in front of you. I might even say a cuss word and you're not going to judge me.
Right.
But you are going to check me like, hey, don't, I'll let you use one or two, but that's it.
But you also gotta know your friends too, because I have some friends, like, if I know that's them and that's how they express themselves, I'm like,
Yeah,
"Okay, cool, that's how she is." But most people,
right.
because I don't curse, they be trying
Yeah,
not to curse around me.
right. And that's another thing about a good friend. They respect you.
Mhm.
They
Yeah.
respect who you are. They respect your values and who you are as a person, and they're not gonna, just constantly disrespect you or make you feel uncomfortable around them.
Yeah.
So I think it's
Yeah.
really important. And I only have a handful. I don't
Yeah.
even know if it's a handful, but
Thank you, Nikki.
hey, girl, she over there getting it.
I'm gonna tell y'all because this is one of my. She's becoming one of my good girlfriends here in Maryland, and she just launched her website for her business. I
Hey,
believe it's NicoleNelsonBeauty.com. Oh my
okay,
goodness, she's a makeup artist. She's an esthetician. She's a fellow photographer, and she is
awesome.
doing her thing. She inspires me every day to
That's
just. I'm like,
awesome.
oh, she doing that. Let me see if I could do this too. Let's do
I
this.
know. And that's another thing about a girlfriend. They
Hmm.
inspire you, right?
Yes.
They check in on you. Like you said, just you may not talk every day, but when you talk, it's like you never stop talking. You can pick up
Yes.
where you left off, and they like she just gave you props. She was like, "Snap, snap, come
I
on, make
know.
up,"
Thank. She know I'm trying over here. I'm the best. I'm not gonna lean that close
Right.
because y'all ain't gonna talk about my blending, but it's doing something right
It's
now.
look right. I mean, but that's what girlfriends do. Like they encourage you. They give
Mhm.
you snaps. They like, go girl, go. They not like, she could have did a better job. They're
Mhm.
like, you better
And
go,
they're not the people because don't get that confused too because there are people that you think they're your friends and they have you going out looking any kind of way
girl. Look
so
what
they can look good and you look
girl with spinach in your teeth and don't say nothing all night.
right.
You got a booger in your nose right here, and don't nobody say
Say
nothing.
nothing until
Girl,
you
you
go
look
look
at
in a
yourself in the
mirror.
mirror. Look, you like, I thought we was cool. You ain't tell me. I see who my real friends are because y'all,
Mhm.
walking around here. I got my slip in my pants. She said, "Thanks, Elena." Yes, good girlfriends are hard to come by, and it's
They
always
really
good.
are. And, good girlfriends are really genuine people. They're going to
Yeah,
give you your praise when you're doing something good. They're gonna really come.
right.
Like I'm gonna tell you, when I first learned how to be a true friend from these
Hmm.
three group of girls, a group of three
Uh-huh.
girls that I started working with in Texas. Before that, I really didn't know what a true friend was. I mean, I had my
Right.
sister, but your
Sure.
sister can be your best
You're
friend, but
always a
they can always
friend.
be there for you anyway. Like,
Yeah.
man.
Your sister's
But
always a friend. Whatever. Hey,
I
Sister
started being
Jean.
right. I started hanging out with them and at the time like I was in my depression. So I was kind
Mm-hmm.
of using like sarcasm as like a defense mechanism.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So everybody told me something, I would just hurry up and be real sarcastic or be real
Right.
quick, right?
Right.
And like
Mm-hmm.
snappy. So one
Yeah.
day, like we're on the floor at work, because we used to work at a collections agency. We used to collect
Okay.
on return
Yeah.
checks. And they took me to the back. I do believe we were still alive. Like I think we all just disconnected and walked away. Like they hated when we worked together, right? And they took us to the room. They took me to the room and they sat me down and like, Elena, we love you. We see you a great person, but your sarcasm is kind of like off putting, and people will be afraid to get to know you if you continue to act like that. And we know you're better than that. And like I
Wow.
just started crying because nobody ever did that for me. Nobody ever checked
Yeah.
me. And since then, these like I can call them anytime. It's funny because now at the time only one of us had a child. I think she was pregnant with her second, with her daughter, and now we all have children.
That's so awesome, though. You know what I'm saying? Like you can have
Mhm.
friends that you've had for a long time. You have friends that are a blessing to you. You have a friend that will check you, and we need that
Yeah.
because even if it hurts our feelings, we know they meant it out of love.
Yeah.
You know who means it out of love and who doesn't.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I've had so many different friendships over the years, where I've had friendships, that I thought. Was a lasting long time friendship, right? And and I think we stayed friends for so long. I'm believing now because we stayed apart for so long.
Yeah.
I lived in Texas. I mean, they live in Texas and I lived in California.
Right.
and I can say, oh, girl, I got my girlfriend, we've been friends for 20 years. We've been knowing each other since college. They knew blah, blah, blah. They met me when whatever. But
Mhm.
then when you come back together, I guess because you grew apart or you changed, right? You're not
Yeah.
the same young girl that you were before. So
Mhm.
now we're not the same people. And you realize, oh, wow, this friendship that I thought was 20 years old is gone.
Right.
And I've experienced that, and it was kind of heartbreaking. But I thank God that I'm at a point where God gave me the grace to let them go. And like, you know
Yeah.
what? I'm not going to run after these people. I'm not going to chase them. Our season is up. I don't know if you've heard this before. Friendships have seasons
Yeah. They're like
and
they call it
expiration
like a
dates.
tree. Some friends are branches, some
Hmm.
twins are roots.
Right. That's
So
good.
sometimes
Yeah.
branches fall off, but
Yeah.
roots continue to grow. So, and you kind of know, and I feel like you think like you can't make those root friends later in life, but you can. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? And I feel
You
like most of
can.
my friends, I think I only have one friend from high school that we kind of talk and chat every now and then. It's not as
Hmm.
strong as it was when we was in high school, but um, we still have that friendship where we can just call each other and talk about anything, and see each other growth. But other than that,
Right.
the other three girls that I mentioned, they're in Texas, and that was, I think it's going on 12 years now. And then now I'm having new friends here in Baltimore, which I didn't think I would be able to, because the first few years I was in Baltimore, I
Hmm.
met some people where I just realized they were more users than friends.
Wow.
So I
Hmm.
was kind of like hesitant. I'm like, I don't even know why I'm in Baltimore. There's no genuine people here, but I just didn't find them at that moment. I mean, I
Right.
found them now.
Yay.
I know.
And it's such a blessing and it's such a relief when you find genuine friends, especially if you move to a new place
I
and you
know.
don't know anyone. Um, Hold on, I'm sorry. My son, you guys, is texting me. Um, and so I just wanted to text him back because I didn't want him to keep calling me. He called me like 3 times, so I think he's okay. He just was letting me know what time he got off. So he lives in California, so we're like a 2 hour difference. So I'm like, okay,
Okay.
now I know what time I can call. Okay. So yeah, this is so awesome, and I'm looking forward to developing those friendships. I'm asking God, like, bring the right women into my life, especially being here
Mhm.
in a new place in Texas. Like I said, he is. I When I first moved here, I have a little story, tell you a little bit about myself. I moved to Houston, Texas a year ago from Las Vegas, Nevada. I lived in California for over 20 years, lived in Las Vegas for 5 years. And then I moved to, as you guys hear, I like to move, or not really. I'm enjoying life, you guys.
Yeah.
And so God opened up a door for me to move. And so I am here in Texas now. And I made a pit stop in a city that I didn't think I was going to be in, and I was, asking God, why am I still here? Why am I still here? I don't know why. I'm not supposed to be in this city. I'm supposed to be over there. And I ended up getting an apartment there and everything, and, signing a year lease. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, why am I here? And God connected me with a beautiful woman of God who just really showed the love of God. Her and her husband showed me an example of true love and black love. And it just really did something to me because I was like, wow, and this woman, like, um, I don't know. She's like, I don't know. I can't even really describe it, but she was just really a genuine friend. I mean, she's a little harsh sometimes, rough around the edges. Because I was like, and so one day I had to tell her, about you're kind of harsh and you kind of talk. And I had to tell her because I'm like, I don't know if we're gonna make it if you keep talking like this, but she was talking to me out of love, and it was just such a blessing, our relationship. So I was able to, be with her. She was like family to me because I had no family in Texas.
Yeah.
So she was able to be that family for me and a friend to me and a sister, and I'm super grateful for her.
Yeah.
So God allows pit stops in your life. So now that I'm here in a different city away from her, it's just like I just ask God to bless me with that same type of friendship, even if it's just one or two people.
Yeah.
Someone that I can be genuine with and myself with, and she's not going to judge me. We can be silly together, and it's not a big deal. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that out here and where I'm at.
Yeah. And you told me you're because you trying to get she's trying to get me to move to Dallas, y'all.
I know.
But
She needs to be out here because, we got stuff to do.
I know, right?
Because, we
And look,
live too far away.
one of those girls that I like, and that I met in my 20s, she lives in Dallas because that's where she's
See,
from. And she was like, "Yeah, you need to come on." So I got two people like, "Come on to
look, come
Dallas."
on here. Look, y'all pray
It's
for
not
us.
me because I'm like you. I moved like
Look,
grew up in Louisiana, moved to Texas. Now I moved to Baltimore. I've been in Baltimore for eight
look,
years, and I'm like looking. I'm like I'm itching. I'm like, oh,
look.
it's
I
time.
know it's time.
But the
I've been here
difference
too
is
long.
now I'm married and with a baby,
Yeah,
so it's kind of harder to like pick up and
yeah, to
go.
get up and go,
If this
sure.
girl was single, I would be like,
Yeah,
peace, let's go.
look, I'll be like, you can stay with me. Come on, girl. Look, but I understand that as well. So, all in God's timing. We know if it's God's will, you will be here, and God is going to really bless. So, we just know we trust God, you guys. We
Yes,
trust His timing. We trust the process and the purpose, because again, you're there for a reason in Baltimore.
yes, I
You're
am.
there in Maryland, and for that reason, just like I had made that pit stop for a reason. So I was there, and I believe it was to garner that friendship that I got, that sister friendship, because
Yeah.
if I hadn't met that friend, which is your mother, I wouldn't have met
Yes.
you. So
Yes.
I mean, everything plays out for a reason. We never really know why, but I know now, and I'm grateful for the pit stop. And I needed that
Yeah.
because I needed to be able to heal from some other things, some
Yeah.
church hurt and different things like that I've experienced in order to move in my next assignment. So I'm super grateful for that. Let's see, Janine said, "Uh oh, look at that friend might not be a woman. I met a man that I really close with. He's a great friend." That's true.
That's
A
true.
friend may not even be a woman. It might be a man that's just super cool. And you talking about my boyfriend, girl? I think she's talking about my boyfriend. She has a friend that I met as a friend. He is super cool. Um, he is a good friend. And he is just like, I mean, we have fun. The three of us, her and her friend and me, we get together. We have a great time. So if she's talking about who I think she's talking about, he is a good friend. So a friend may not be another woman. It may be a guy. She said that pit stop was also to show you who was no longer your friends. Girl,
Yeah.
you better preach that word on here
Hmm.
tonight. You better. So, oh, she is talking about the person that I thought she was talking about. Yes, tell my boyfriend I said hello. No, but she said the pit stop shows you who your friends are, and I think that that's something that's also true because he did show me who my friends were. Like I told
Yeah.
you before, I'm thinking that these people were really my friends. I'm like, oh, we've been friends for 20 years, and then when we finally get back in each other's face,
It's
I'm like,
different. You can't pick
it's
that back
very
up.
you
Yeah.
can't. And sometimes you can, sometimes you can't.
Yeah.
But for these particular friendships, we weren't able to do that. And like I said, I was fine with that. And I knew we had grown apart and we had grown, past our college days. And it was
Yeah.
good. I'm cool and I wish them well.
Yeah. And see, I'm that person, like, I know when it's time for to move on. Like, I know how to, like, just drop people so fast.
Right. Right. I mean, and you know
No
what?
hard
I'm learning
feelings. It's
that.
just I'm
Right.
moving past that. We can't get on the same eye. We
Right.
not it's time to go. It's time to move on. I
You got
can't
to go.
you talking stuff that I don't agree with and I'm just ready to like,
Right.
time to go.
Exactly.
So I'm trying to grow and learn and
Hmm.
and you keep talking about sad stuff or bad stuff. I'm like, everybody
Right.
want to hear that all day.
And you don't
Where's
want
my
to be somebody's garbage can.
right? Stop dumping stuff on me.
Right. You don't want to be their garbage can. Like she said, their season has ended. And we're like you
Yeah,
said, you're either a branch or a root. Which one do you want to be? And we have to understand the difference and be able to accept that because, I've never really had a lot of girlfriends. So when I had one, I was like clinging to them, like, oh, I need to. And so I had to realize, you know what, you're not really a friend, you're an associate per se.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Have to
that's
learn the difference.
and I think it's very important to realize who's associates, who is friends. You got to make sure you put people in categories because
Yeah,
sometimes you tell the wrong person the wrong thing and they'll
girl.
they'll tear that down or they'll use it against you
They're
later
using
on.
against you.
So I always
Right
say,
in
look,
your
you
face.
ain't gonna know my deepest secrets until I feel super comfortable with you.
Yes, exactly. I need to know that you're ride or die for me, and that's why, it's good to only have maybe just a handful.
Yeah.
So, I mean, my pastor says he has a spirit of delete and let go. So we have to have that spirit of delete. So I'm gonna delete you. I'm gonna clean out my phone book. I'm gonna get rid of your text messages. You will not be able to access me.
And
I'm good.
that's the thing. I don't even put that much energy in it. It'll be like 2 years later. I'm like, who is this person? Who is?
Right? Like, what phone number is
I
this?
don't know
I
what
don't even
this
use
is.
it. Girl, look, I don't even want to see your name come across my thing. I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna go ahead and block, delete everything because I don't want
Like
you to accidentally call me. Because then mm-mm.
no, because most of the time when it's time, your phone break or something happen, you can't get those contacts back. Then the people that's really gonna be there for you, they're gonna call you, so you're gonna get their numbers again.
Yeah, that's true. It's like, oh, hey, girl. It's like, hey, and then you be like, oh, that's yeah. So, I mean, I've had people call me after years, and you're like, hey, and sometimes it's cool, sometimes it's not. So, I mean, it is what it is. I think we need to, as adults, as young people, we need to know what a friend is. And,
Yeah,
it's good that, make sure during this time of social distancing, you're checking on those friends, you're making sure that they're okay. You call them, send them a care package, send them a card or
yeah,
something like that, or FaceTime each other, just check on each other. So that's always
yeah,
good. My sister said, I met a new friend 2 years ago. I told her once I let her all the way in. She is in. Right. So when you in, you in, right?
right.
So you have to keep your guard up. And that's even with a relationship. You have to take it slow. You
Yeah,
can't just on the first date, you know what?
yeah.
I this and I that. My credit score is this and that.
Girl, who do that?
Girl, I don't know, but I've heard people say that on
I'm
the
gonna
first
need
date
I'm
they
gonna
talk
need
they
you to
tell her all
go
my
and
business.
talk in the mirror and get all that out before you go on a date, okay?
Yeah. Do
Don't do
like
that.
Issa Rae. Look, do like Issa Rae and have that little rap in the mirror. She be like going like,
I
I don't
still
know.
have I still have not seen Insecure. I
My
want to
sister got
see
me
it.
watching that.
I know I want to see it, but I don't have the HBO thing. Cause I've been hearing some good things.
Girl, well, my sister, I'm gonna tell you about maybe 2 months ago before the new season started. My sister told me about Insecure, right? And I was like, is it really? Because I was like, they be on there doing too much. And she was like, no, you'll really like it. It's about some friends in LA. There's one that drinks a lot. There's one who's this, who's uh, a businesswoman, successful, bougie, the world's perspective bougie. Then there's one who's just all the way left. And then there's one who's just kind of like struggling or whatever. And so, girl, I spent a whole weekend catching up on 3 seasons. I watched every show from season 1 to 3 in a weekend. And when I say I was ready and pumped for season 4, I was like, oh no, let's get it, let's go. And so it's super funny. It really
I
it's
am
just something to laugh
Janine.
about.
I'm gonna watch Insecure because Miranda said I can use her login
Yeah,
information so I can watch it because I don't have
yeah.
it.
Look, tell her, Janine, about the insecure. It's the business. Yes, it's the business. Because, girl, I mean, it just makes you laugh. And it's just like, it's reality. Like, yeah, this is like some girlfriends, we be acting silly, doing a lot or whatever. And it's just good fun. So,
Yeah, you'll probably
that's,
remind me of my group of friends because we all we were crazy.
and, everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes
Yes.
it fun, too, because everybody's different. And it's like, so I watched it and that's one of my shows that I've been watching. What have you been watching lately? You don't really I know you told me you don't really
I
watch TV.
don't watch TV. I'm a
You watch
YouTube
YouTube.
girl. Yeah, I
So
do
what do you
watch
watch on
YouTube.
YouTube?
I just right now I'm just because I'm working so much on Bougie Girl doing stuff behind the scenes and my photography stuff. I just when I have time to do on YouTube, I watch like reaction channels, just people reacting to other videos. It's like, oh, why am I watching somebody watch another video? And then I
Right.
watch a lot of the content from Kevin on stage and the same things I've
Mhm.
been watching. I haven't moved along nowhere.
Well, this is probably a bad habit, but I'm a TV person. I DVR it up. So when I don't have cable, but I watch a lot of different shows, and I like let's see, what have I watched? Like For Life. I don't know if you've heard of that. I've watched and uh, This Is Us. I like a lot of shows like that, emotional shows.
Right. I started watching a little bit of This Is Us because when my mama came down here, she was watching it. and she put it
Uh-huh.
on my Hulu. So, when you put something on Hulu, once you finish
Right.
watching one thing, something that you might have watched
Right.
before links up. So I
Right.
couldn't watch This Is Us because like they try to make you cry every episode. And I don't got time to be
Girl,
crying.
look,
I don't
I'm
have
like,
nobody
this
life is that
is
god
you.
doggone dramatic. I don't want to cry every day.
Girl, that's why I was like, okay, I might have to skip an
I
episode because
feel like y'all can
nothing
y'all
you
just give
said
up on life. Y'all going through much drama. Just give up.
to give up
Stop.
on life. Don't give up on life. No.
It's too much.
Girl, I'm like,
Why am
okay,
I tearing up every show? Like,
for
come
every
on now.
show,
I need y'all to
every
like
show.
chill. Can y'all just have chill? One episode, just chill. Like I don't feel like
No.
crying today.
Look, she said, "No, not today. I don't want to cry today." Girl, look, that's gonna have me crying every episode. Your mom be calling me like, "Have you watched it yet?" I said, "No, please don't tell me what happened. Please don't tell me what happened." The one time she did that, she was like, "Kevin did." I was like, "Really? How you gonna tell me some of it?"
Hi. Oh, we got somebody
Hello
from Hi.
from Australia. How are you? Thank you so much for joining us. We're
Yes.
talking about what we are watching. So, I've watched, Insecure, This Is Us, and I just recently watched the movie, the Photograph. I don't
I
know if you
seen it. Wait, no, I didn't. I seen the other one with Issa Rae. The what's the name of the movie?
look, y'all.
Oh man, what's the name of the movie? It's
With Issa Rae? Look, that's sad. I don't even know all her
she was in
movies.
a relationship and they broke up and then they ended up almost being charged for a crime and they had to run around
Oh, that
and
new one you said. Okay, yeah.
yeah, I can't remember the
I
name
can't
of it.
think of it, but it's a new movie that's
If
coming
y'all know,
out.
it's on Netflix. I can't
Yeah,
remember
it's
the name of
good.
it.
Yeah, I heard about that. She interviewed is with a like an Indian guy, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Indian. Yeah, I haven't seen that one, but I saw the a photograph. I watched it twice, you guys. I thought it was really good.
I need to watch it.
So
Is it
if
what is it? Lovebirds. Thank you. Janine just know everything.
I know over here,
Is
Janine,
that
have
what you've
you
been doing,
watched?
Janine? You just been watching movies and
Look,
stuff.
my sister and I, we like to watch TV. So when something good comes on, we'll sit here and watch it. She'll call me and be like, "Girl, do you watch this?" I'm like, "Mm-mm." Girl, you know what? I also like Snapped and
I
um,
love Snap. I watch a lot of those shows too.
For My Man and Fatal Attraction.
Where's For My Man?
Girl, these are the black shows on TV1.
Oh,
So it's like Snap, but it's mostly about people of color getting murdered or killed or whatever, unsolved mysteries about people of color who have
gotcha.
unfortunately gotten killed and stuff like that. But I watch a lot of those shows. I don't know why um, those really intrigue me. I don't know. I don't know. Why do you like them?
Because I'm like, how can people get to that point? Like, because I'm that person. If you make me that mad, that I'm not. I put it this way: I'm not going to jail for nobody. So
Right.
don't tell
No,
me what you're
ma'am.
doing. If you make
Mm,
me that
mm,
mad that I want to kill you, it's
mm.
time for me to leave. I'm not going to jail
Right.
for nobody. I love my life, and you
Girl,
ain't about
me
to disturb
too.
my life.
And I can't be in no prison blues. I can't. That's not the color for me. Janine said,
They gonna put me out because I'll be crying so loud every day. They be like, just let her free. She's
she
sorry. She's
disturbing us.
sorry.
She disturbing us. She doing too much. No, she's doing too much, you guys. No.
She must be
Uh,
innocent because she's just crying way too much right now.
look, she making too much noise. She disturbing everybody. She don't care.
we went we went on a field trip to a prison. Why is that a field trip for? I don't know. They
See
maybe
how they do
oh
us. Yeah.
whatever.
Anyway, we're not gonna talk about that right now.
Right. And it was no this but it was a field trip for the it was our oh my goodness.
Right.
AP, it was an AP government class. So they took us to a
Oh
field trip. It was
wow.
the smart
Mhm.
kids.
Oh, the
Not to
smart
say
kid.
all kids are smart, they just have the different ways, but this was for the book smart kids.
Right. The book smart kids.
Right. I almost cried there. I'm like, I don't wanna go down there. Why are they up in there? What did you do?
Why? Why?
Why?
Why, Lord? Why? I don't want to do this. Mom, can I stay home today?
And then watching some of those shows and like especially the female prisoners, they up in there because of a man, because it was a ride
Girl,
or die. I'm not ride or die.
no,
I'm
ma'am.
sorry. No, I'm not. No, that's stupid. I'm not
I
doing
can't.
that. I'm going to live my
Mm-mm.
life. You live yours. Let me go. It's time to go.
We're breaking up. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I can't do
yes.
this with you. No.
Mm-mm. No.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, they do too much like that show For My Man. I'm not gonna sit there and kill two or three people for you. And then, girl, and then some of these men, they sit there and rat on the girl or say it's her fault. They flip and turn on her after she done did all this stuff. It's like, are you serious? Like,
Mm-mm.
you can't even have my back, but I had yours. And
Mm-mm.
so it's just unfortunate. And I don't know if you have any comments on this. A lot of times, I don't know if our audience does either. Do you feel like, do we get do you think we get should we get a harsh punishment like that when we end up getting caught up in a relationship and then we end up doing something for that man? Do you think we, because back in the 90s, you would hear cases about girls getting 25 years for the first offense for doing something for her boyfriend, getting caught up with him. I don't think they should get that harsh of a punishment, but that's just me.
Yeah, but it's the justice system, and
Right.
unfortunately, I know people not
It's
of color
goodness.
don't get as harsh as things, but
Right.
we can't do one thing without having a tap on their hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So no,
Right.
I don't believe that. I feel like they should actually put in maybe an institution and to
Rehabilitation.
rehabilitate
Hmm.
them, so they can get their mind right and just make sure that they love themselves, so they won't ever get back
Right.
in a relationship where a man is that important that they will just give up their lives.
Yeah, it's just, and my sister said it depends.
I
You
know.
want
I
to,
see.
Janine, you want to expand on that? What does that mean? Depends. I mean, I
So
guess it
I'm
just
getting hot.
depends
I don't care if I look. I was trying to balance my. For some
on
reason, my
lighting you
camera just
guys.
makes me look like I'm really light, but I'm not. I'm like
She don't want to be
brown.
light skinned, y'all. I don't know. She don't want to be light skinned, you guys. I don't understand it, but
It's not that I don't want to be light skinned. I'm not light skinned, so I don't know why
yeah,
this camera is picking up, making me
I
look.
don't know why this
And it's
camera's
not.
trying to make me look fake.
But for some reason, it's not even a light skin color. It looks like I'm bleaching. I look like
Oh
a bleach
God.
light, and I'm not. I promise y'all, I don't.
She don't bleach, you guys. It's
It's
the
the
black
lighting.
shirt.
It's the
It's the
lighting.
black shirt is not helping with the coloring, and it's absorbing the
Where's
light,
my
and it's not
Where's my
bouncing off her
a
beautiful brown
white
skin.
towel? Oh, got my
Look,
lipstick on it.
look
See
at her.
where?
See, she
Look,
trying to
see.
prove herself.
There's my color right there. It's trying, but if I take it
Okay,
down, it just gets.
she's sad. Y'all pray for her, cause so no, my sister was saying, she said, my girlfriend did over 10 years in the Fed time for not telling, and she did nothing, and he never. So you know what? I'm upset about
Wow.
that already. He never went to jail, and because she didn't tell on him, she did 10 years in the Feds. And I know who you're talking about. Yeah, and so that's unfortunate. That that happens to us, especially women of color. We do get mistreated in the prison system, and we get wrongly convicted or sentenced harshly, just like in the school system. Joyce said, "Every color of black is beautiful."
Wow, I'm
Yeah,
tripping. I'm not
we
tripping.
being silly.
I'm
We
just trying
being
to be
silly.
real, and this is not my real color. I'm just saying.
We being
I
silly.
don't mind. I have my child is very, 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 very light.
And yes, she is.
But
No,
my
but
thing is, see, I'm that girl. I I'm telling on everybody. If I'm
look.
going to jail and I'm getting sentenced, these law harsh sentence, everybody going down. Everybody going
Wow. And
down.
she didn't
So
tell, and she didn't even have a criminal record. And that's why I'm saying, people of color, especially brown and black women, get harsher sentences because if it's like you don't tell on him, we're going to get you trying to punish
they gotta put it on
us.
somebody.
Right. They want to punish us to get to that man. And a lot of times, and that's what happens in the school system as well. I'm an educator. So I noticed that disproportionately, that our black and brown girls and boys get harsher punishments. And as a counselor, I'm advocating for them like, no, I don't think that should happen. Why is this going on? And it's unfortunate to see that because you see, so it's like they said, the was a prison to pipeline situation where it's a setup from the beginning, even in school, for our children to be set up to go to prison because they're given harsher punishments in school. And then you're getting probation and you're on probation for 10 years, like Meek Mill situation. I don't know if you've ever watched that. That's a good documentary on Netflix about Meek Mill. And how he is on probation, girl, for 10 something years for something that he didn't even do. And they know he didn't do it. And this woman just kind of put him through the ringer. And it's just really sad
Yeah.
that we're treated that way. And as we see today, we're still being treated that way because that's why we're looting and we're rioting and we're doing all of these things because we're sick and tired of the mistreatment and the harm
Yeah.
and the harmful punishment that's been inflicted on our people, and we're sick of it. So, and that's why we're seeing what's going on right now.
Yeah. I understand.
Yeah. Yeah, so we want to talk about something a little lighter because, and this is all coming from what these shows we're watching. We got to that point of our conversation talking about shows that we like to watch, right? And so, have you done anything like since the pandemic? Have you noticed that your life has changed a little bit? Well, obviously it's changed, but have you been had a chance to kind of reflect on, then and now, like um, just your mindset. Is it different, or are you just really ready to go back out there? Are you good being quarantined and just kind of going slow at a slow pace? How are you feeling right now?
I am going at a slow pace, to be honest. We still go take our walks and stuff like that, and
Hmm.
I'm at the point. I know that COVID-19 is not going anywhere. Like it's going to be
Hmm.
one of them things, just like the flu, that we're going to have to integrate into our society.
Right.
Of course, I'm being cautious and stuff like that, but
Hmm. Hmm.
for my daughter's sake, she hasn't really hung out with other kids in
Hmm.
almost 3 months, and I saw the effects on her. Like I'm a I'm a person I could stay in my room for days and not talk to
Right.
anybody. That's just me.
That's me.
Like I don't need to be around people to, and I thought Marley was like that because she was always people talk to her and stuff, she'll roll her eyes. She didn't really care for people.
Hmm.
But now every time people pass by our balcony, "Hi, I'm Marley. What's your name? Hi, hi." I'm like, "Oh my goodness,
Oh
she's fiending
no.
for
Yes.
people." So
For interaction.
yeah, so one of my good friends, Gia, she just had like a little get together with her kids, and she let Marley
Hmm.
come over, and she got to play with the other kids and stuff like that, and you know, it
I was
was
going to ask you, how
nice.
did that go?
It was good, good. It was nice. It was really, really nice. I
Good.
couldn't eat nothing because they had like hot dogs and stuff.
Yeah. 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 We can't
And we
do the
wasn't
hot
there.
dogs right
We
now.
wasn't there long, but I just wanted Marley just to be able to
Right.
socialize with a few of
Hmm.
her brothers because she's known them since she was 6 7 months. So they're
Hmm.
like her brothers, and they're the same color because Gia kids are mixed, and
Yeah.
everybody think Marley is mixed, but she's not.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she was the lightest one there because I'm pretty sure her kids have been going outside and playing and stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
Marley's been inside like.
Yeah,
So I'm
exactly.
like, she needs that vitamin D. She needed that sun. She needed to run. All other,
That's good.
kids went to go and get something to eat, and she was steadily playing in the water and
That's
just having
good.
fun outside. So yeah, but my mindset really it hasn't changed, but it
Hmm.
shifted because
Okay.
I knew that God wanted me to be in an area where my gifts are,
Hmm.
and before COVID, I was kind of tired of working
Hmm.
um, for the place that I was working at. I knew I needed vacation. I was just ready to just take a week,
Yeah.
even though I didn't have enough hours yet to
Take
take.
a
I was just gonna
sabbatical.
take the week, yeah, because I needed some time because I'm like, no, this year I want to be by the end. I said this in February. By the end of this year, I wanted to not be at that place of business anymore and
Hmm.
making more than what I was making at work on my own
Wow.
businesses. So this
Hmm.
gave me a chance to really look at everything and
Yeah.
reevaluate everything. So even if I might go back once they open up by the end of June, I'm only
Hmm.
gonna do 15 or 20 hours, and
Hmm.
then I'm still say by December I'm gonna be free of their business together and be making my own
Right.
money.
Right. That's good. And that's a good mindset to have that, you are setting yourself up to have your own businesses. You're
Yeah.
setting up to have multiple streams of income. And I think that's what we should all be thinking about because we all know. that they don't consider everybody an essential worker. They don't value everyone's employment, especially, when many people of color, again, we're essential workers. We have to be out there, and a lot of our positions have been put on the back burner. Many people have lost their jobs. And so it's a great time right now for all of us to really think about having our own businesses and just really getting out there and saying, hey, what can I do to sustain myself? So if this happens again, I won't be in a situation where I'm relying on the government
Right.
for monies that,
Right.
what, it doesn't matter what they do.
Right. And I'm really want to look into these stocks and stock markets and stuff because they are creating thousandaires and millionaires daily.
Right.
Right. So I'm like,
Thousands.
if anybody out there who watch Bougie Girl who understand how to do all that stuff, please let us know so we can have you on because we need to learn.
Yes.
Like, I want to, create generational wealth for my family. And, a lot of
Yes.
people get on me because I've been saying since I was pregnant, I was like, Marley's going to have her first business by 10. Because as
Hmm.
I'm learning from now all the way up until she's 10, I'm learning how to grow a business and grow money so I can
Right.
teach her and so she
Right.
can have a healthy mindset of what wealth is
Hmm.
and
Exactly.
money. And I don't want her to have any debts. I want her to buy
Hmm.
her first house in cash. I want
That's
us
it.
to, if she don't get a scholarship, which she will, because my baby's a genius. If she don't get a full scholarship, we'll be
Yes,
able to
she
pay it out
will.
off in cash, so she
Yeah,
won't have to worry about
exactly.
um, student loans that she's paying off for 30 years and struggling trying
Exactly.
to, you know what I mean? I want her to
Hmm.
be debt free. And I'm like, even with myself, like I'm really trying to be debt free. I don't want to have no debt, no credit cards, no
Exactly.
nothing, no house note. And somebody was like, "Well, you have to have a little debt just in case you need." No, because
No, you don't.
if I have all my money and all my money is coming to me when it's time for me to build a business or anything, I can use my own money. I'm like, what do I need a
Right.
bank for if I have my money in the bank?
Right.
I'm gonna
And
bet
you
on
got, and you
myself.
have cash. Right.
Yes.
Girl. And that's what they tell us. So if we have a financial manager in the house, we have a stockbroker, someone who's willing to teach the ladies on Bougie Girl, the audience here, about investing in stocks. My sister does it every now and then. She tells me a little bit here, like buy this and buy that, but I still don't understand how to buy it or even how to go about it. I mean, I know there's apps out there that can help.
Yeah.
And so, but I still haven't really gotten into it because, it's like you said, we have to take risks. But again, I still want to be able to understand it. So even if I am using an app, I still want to be able to understand what I'm doing. So
Right.
anyone knows anybody, like she said, inbox us, put their information in the chat, and we can reach out to them and see if you all can come on the show and talk to us about it because we really want to be able to create millionaires and people generational wealth givers. We want to be givers. We want to be free, that if we live a certain way now, we can live the way we want to live
Right.
later, right? If we have restrictions or just, live within our means, live below our means. My sister said she bought stocks
I
yesterday. So my
see.
sister, she does it, and I'm proud of her because my sister is not afraid. She gets out there, she does what she has to do. She will, and she's telling me about things. I'm like, oh wow, okay. So I'm excited. She's been telling me about some things. So we're gonna have a conversation because I talked to you about that, and you said you was gonna tell me what to buy. So, but anyway, we've talked about it. So yeah, if there's someone who knows somebody, a professional, or that can help us, please come on here and share. Like she said, we need to invest and not be scared. And
Yeah.
you're right. She's a little bit more daring than I am. So I mean, like you said, I know Elena, you mentioned yesterday, we have to take risks.
Yeah.
And we have to be people who can't be fearful, live in fear. Oh, I'm scared and all this other stuff. We're gonna spend the money on something anyway. So why not put it somewhere where it could possibly give us a return and we have more money, where we can invest more. So why
Right.
not?
Because I know, and that's another thing that taught me during the pandemic is not being able to spend money. Like my account
Hmm.
have stayed steady the whole pandemic, and I only bought, paid for our rent and bought
Hmm.
food when we needed to. I wasn't going out spending money, and I'm like,
Right.
so my accounts can stay still. I can
Yeah.
like every Friday, money goes from my checking to savings. How have my savings grown, and I haven't
Mhm.
even had an income?
Wow. Look at that. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you see
So
what I'm
it's possible.
like,
Right.
it's possible. And I'm like, this really showed me that okay, I've been saying once I found out that somebody her name is Budgetnista. She's on
Mm-hmm.
Facebook.
Budgetista,
Her
yeah.
yeah, yeah, her and her
Uh-huh.
husband bought their first home in cash. And
Mm-hmm.
she was a teacher making what 30,000 a year, I think she said. And her
Yeah,
first year she saved her first 2 years she saved 30,000 or 20,000 or something like that
yeah,
because she didn't spend on unnecessary things. She only spent
right,
on things that was necessary and then put her money to the side and
right,
then paid, became debt free. So she's
right.
debt free and then somebody told I
Paying
told
things for
them
cash.
I told somebody I wanted to do that, like pay off my
Mm-hmm.
house and pay it in cash. She's like, "Oh, don't do that because it's gonna hurt your taxes and stuff." I'm like, "Who cares? I'm not gonna owe anybody anything. This is gonna be
Right,
mine, and you can't take it away from me." And
right.
I
And
and I
yeah, as long as you pay your taxes, like you said, pay the taxes on it like you're supposed to.
yes.
Get wisdom about it. But the budgetista, I follow her as well. I met her in Houston. She was in Houston at an event, and I met her personally. And
Oh,
she has groups in different cities. Like you can join her groups. Like she has one in Houston. She has like I think they're called Dream Catchers
yeah.
or something like that. And they have one for each city. So look at the ones in your city, join their groups. Like my sister said, my sister's commenting tonight. Yes, comment, Janine Newborn, do it. No, but she's saying that there's so many resources online. There's so many groups online that are talking about budgeting and money and
Yes.
investing. So just put yourself out there, like you said, and connect with the people, and you will
Especially,
get the money. You will get the information you need.
yeah. I'm telling you, like my goal, and I told my husband that we want to own some land. Like I at
Hmm.
least want 6 acres each, so we need at least
Yeah.
18 acres of land for my family.
Yes, ma'am.
Um,
Yes,
because I think I
ma'am.
heard that from oh my goodness. I must see if I'm gonna find the clip. Let me see. Go ahead and talk about something. I'm gonna find the clip
Yeah,
and
well,
I'm
my
gonna show
sister is
you.
like saying, I've been able to get my credit together following her tips, all are for free. Right. So, I mean, there are so many free resources out there that we can utilize in order to get out of debt. Following these people, meeting them, using their strategies, and just being willing to learn. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's worth it if you want to take the time to do it. And I think that's what it is. We just have to be disciplined and take the
Yes.
time to do it.
So I don't know how long is this one.
Hmm.
So this is Steve Harvey because he said he asked God for 6 acres of land. So his story is I don't know if you heard it. Have you heard it?
Yeah, you shared it with me. Yeah,
The 6 acres. Oh, I'm not gonna play his, but pretty much
yeah.
he asked God for 6 acres of land because when he used to travel in
Hmm.
his car, because I think he was homeless for a little bit, he was
Yeah.
travel to go to do his shows.
Hmm.
He would have to stop and fish and eat, and sometimes
Wow.
there'll be private lakes. So they'll be like, "Hey, boy, put that back. That's not yours." So he had to put the fish down so he couldn't eat. So
Right.
he's like, "God, if you ever give me a good chunk of money, I promise I'm gonna buy land, so I'll never have to worry about fishing on somebody else's land. I want my own." And he said he did his
Right.
hood math. And the amount of land that's on the earth and the amount of people, everybody should have 6 acres.
Right. That's
So
it.
yeah,
Right.
so he asked God for his 6 acres. So when he first got his first 100, he said he had like 125,000 check. Like he got his first big check,
Yeah.
and he went to Texas and they had it set up. They had this perfect 6 acre of land, but they wanted
Hmm.
two. They wanted like 250 for it, right? So the realtor, he told the people, look, I'll buy it from you, and I promise you in a year I'll give you the rest to pay it off. But the
Right.
realtor told him, look, hold on, before you say that, I'm gonna bring you to this other guy house. And he said he was
Hmm.
really, he was really like a Texan, like a true hick redneck Texan, right?
Yeah.
And he was
Yeah.
like, look, I'm ready to sell. How much you got? He said, I got 125,000. He was like, I'll take it. End up being uh more than 6 acres of land. It ended up being like maybe 12 acres of land or something like that. It was
Wow.
it was a bigger amount, and then he
Right. It was
got it.
more than what he.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And because he was faithful, and he told God, "Look, when I get my first big check, I'm going to purchase my land." And because he was faithful
Right.
and didn't take that check and went through it on
And
whatever, God blessed
right.
him with even more than he asked for. So I'm
Right.
like, we need to just have that you know
That tenacity.
that's an yeah. Like if we're
And
gonna
just be
say
able.
something, do it.
Yeah, but like I said, when you make a vow, keep it. If you
Yeah.
tell God you're going to do something, do it. Don't break a vow because God will honor you if you do what you said you're going to do. So if you're telling God, look, if you bless me with this, I'm going to pour back into you. Just like the women in the Bible, if you bless me with a son, I'm going to give him back to you, Lord. I'm going to, and God will bless them. So, and it's like if we honor God with our fruits and what we have, He will make sure that we have everything we need. So, but we also need to do our part. We need to start working on our debt. We need to start paying off debt. We need to get our credit in order and do the things that we need to do, make sacrifices. And, we all can do that. And that's
Yeah.
legacy that we're
Yeah.
leaving for our children
Yeah, because a lot of times we focus on what's going on today. Oh man, I can use this money today, but we don't think about setting up for tomorrow. And
tomorrow.
that leads us into what's going to happen Thursday. We have two lovely ladies coming on. One is a lawyer, and she's going to
Yes.
be talking to us about how can set up our wills, and what else she's going to talk about?
Trust,
How
deeds, and
our
power
wills,
of
our
attorney.
trust, and all this kind of stuff to get our business in order. And the second young lady is going to tell us how we can set up our life insurance policies, our mutual funds, so we can set up
Yes,
for our future, so our
right,
families won't get stuck when something happened to us or if something happens to us.
right,
So we're going to have these young ladies just to come on and just really teach us how we can think about that future that we
right.
want for ourselves and our family.
So we have a sudden death or sudden loss. Our children are not fighting over property or things that
Yeah.
we have left for them. We have a will in place. We have um, a power of attorney. We have the different documentation. We have insurance. We have those things in place. So if something unfortunate happens, no, we don't want anything to happen to us, and a lot of times we don't want to talk about it. But it's reality. Unfortunately, things can happen tomorrow, and we just don't know. So we
Especially
need to be
now with
prepared.
COVID, you never know.
Oh my goodness, yes, you guys.
COVID
I just
and the protest and everything, you don't know.
You just don't know. So we have to continue to pray and uplift each other, encourage one another, and be there for one another. So we pray you and your family are doing well. We just want to make one more announcement, Elena, or I don't know if you still have it up. Our t-shirts are now on sale. Bougie Girl Cyber Happy Hour Bougie Girl t-shirts are on sale. We have so many designs now. We have mugs, we have tank tops, we have, if you want to get one, I'm bougie. If you want to say one, I'm bold, I'm one of a kind, I'm unbothered, I'm God's girls, I'm intentional, I'm elegant. You can get one that says individually who you say you are. Who does
Yes.
God say you are? If you're unbothered, you are unbothered by people's negative opinions of you when they're talking down and talking trash. It doesn't bother you. It's not going to stop you from doing what God has called you to do. It's not going to hinder you. It may hurt, but you're going to keep going, right? Look at the cute mugs, you guys.
Mhm.
You can sip your tea or your coffee or your cocktail, whatever you
Mhm.
want to do. Look at that black mug, y'all. I'm
Mhm.
a from bougie. Okay.
Mhm.
So the link is in on the page. So go to the website, order, support us, share this page, like and follow our page because we're trying to get to 500 followers by the end of this month. So we want to just encourage women. We want to share resources with women. We have some great guests coming up this month. And we want to, again, like we said, this Thursday, we're not coming on Friday, we're coming on Thursday. So we want to share some great information with you all. We are a channel of sharing. We are bougie sharers, okay? A t-shirt for every day. Exactly. Come
Exactly.
through every day.
Every
Sheesh.
day. Proclaim
Er
who you
day.
are every
Er day.
day.
We
Mon
bougie day.
right. Monday I'm bold.
Yes. Tuesday
Tuesday I'm
I
one of a kind.
Yes, y'all. So look, we bougie all day long around here. So we put our minds together. Elena, my producer, she's been such a blessing. She knows all these technical things that Miranda does not know or want to know. So I'm grateful. So, but yeah, we are excited about the t-shirts going on sale. So order one for your girlfriend, your wife, men out there who's listening, for your daughter. Ladies, order one for the summer, a tank top, work out in it. Elena
Mhm.
works out on her bougie girl shirt. She does her bougie workout. Wear it with some
Every
shorts,
morning, every morning,
jeans, or
7 7 a.m.
7 a.m. You guys should join her. And we're both on a fitness journey right now. We both lost some weight. We're eating healthier, we're eating better. And actually, to be honest with you, I actually feel better when you're not
Yeah.
eating a lot of processed foods. For example, I don't have a lot of stomach pains like I would have in the past, or I mean, I actually feel better eating fresh vegetables and eating
Mhm.
healthier foods. And, I don't like the cooking every day or every other day. I don't like that part of it, but just to know that I'm eating a little better and, I'm feeling better in my body,
Mhm.
skin is clearing up, detoxing, and all these different things. It's so awesome. So use this time to start back getting on track. They're starting to open the gyms again. If you're nervous about that, which I am, work out in your home like what we're doing. So join us
Join me in the mornings or watch the
7
replay.
a.m.
So I'm
7
telling y'all, after
a.m.
60 days, y'all gonna look at my first video, which I struggled. And then my last video in 60 days, you be like, okay, look at her. Cause I can
Look,
tell
she's
you
kicking down the feet.
there's a difference from that first day to even
Even now.
yesterday. Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm able to get through like the 30 seconds doing one thing. And
Yeah,
before I'm like, oh, I don't know if I could.
struggling, right.
The struggle is real, y'all. The struggle is
Super
absolutely
real,
real. Yes.
super real. And
And
so tomorrow, are we having anyone on tomorrow?
yes,
We're
tomorrow we're gonna have a personal trainer. Actually, her name is Andrea. Yeah, so she's gonna tell us how we can. That's out to for y'all who don't know. Tomorrow is our Healthy You Corner. So we're gonna
mhm,
be bringing people to you guys to get yourself healthy. We already had hair. We already
mhm.
had
Vaginal
womb,
health.
vaginal and womb health last week, and then this week is going to be with a personal trainer, just talking about keeping your physical body healthy. And we're
Mm,
working on some other things like getting a chef on there. Miranda wants somebody with
for
makeup
some
because
makeup.
she don't know how to do a nice makeup on herself.
Y'all, look, the struggle. Okay.
It is a
As you
struggle.
can see, my makeup is just basic. I don't do eyeshadow or nothing because you
This is
guys,
new. You know this
I
is
need
new. I don't do this.
something. I know. I need something where it's like I can use 3 products and be done. Is that possible? I don't think it is, but I'm simple
Yeah,
and
you know
I don't want
what?
to do all
I
that.
think it is because a lot of people just do the different products, especially like the concealer and stuff. Because if you're gonna be
Hmm.
on camera,
Right.
you don't want to look flat. So that's why you do the
Yeah.
concealers and stuff. But
Well, and the
I'm every
highlighter.
day. I'm telling you, every day I would just
Mhm.
put a concealer same color as my skin and cover up
Yeah.
any dark spots on my face. Put
Yeah.
some mascara on, some lip gloss, and go about my
That's it. Right.
business.
And that's what I do. That's an everyday look.
But that's
But
if my eyebrows are waxed, because COVID is real. Like, y'all,
girl,
this
the COVID,
concealer is helping these brows. Because when I say they
look,
are some bush babies right now,
girl, look, the concealer's working.
yes, don't let me close to this lens. Y'all gonna be like,
Oh
"Ooh,
gosh.
back up."
Oh goodness, help her. So y'all see in the chat, help her with the eyebrows, y'all. If y'all know some eyebrow tutorials she needs to look up. But that is the link, Lord, for our t-shirt stores on Teespring. And we have about 10 different styles and we have some mugs on there. So order, support, and just support what we're doing, support what's going on, support, we just want to grow our channel. We want to reach out to more people. We want to be more exposed to different audiences and different things like that. Look, y'all, my light didn't went out. So it's going to help support me buying a new light. You know what I'm saying? But a selfie light. So look, now I'm in the dark. But anyway, so y'all have a blessed night. Happy Sunday. Thank you for watching us as we be silly on Girl Chat. And we will be on again tomorrow. So if you want to learn more about fitness and health and just different things like that, join us tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all have a blessed evening.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
See y'all tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning at 7 a.m.
Hmm.
Live workout.